Hello and welcome to another video where I'm showing you my 1970s stuff. Now this little pile of cards here, this is a set of Space 1999 Ice Lolly cards. So these cards came with an ice lolly and they were kind of sandwiched in the wrapper. I remember my friend telling me about these at school and I thought, wow, that's great. You actually get a card with the ice lolly and I don't think I really believed him, but then on the way home from school I asked my mum if I can get an ice lolly and went and bought one of these, and lo and behold, yes, there was the card stuck in the wrapper. And this was the very first card that I got. In fact, this was the very first thing, or these were the very first things that I actually collected. As I say, I was probably only about 5 years old in 1975. And this, I remember, was the first card. So this is Professor Bergman, who appeared in just the first season of Space 1999. I'd already watched the television series. I quite liked it, and I used to like the Eagle transporters. And when we got the cards, I thought, great, I'm going to collect these. And I was desperate to get Commander Koenig and a few of the other main cast members, but sadly I didn't. This was the only one that I got. But there's a few cards here. There was a series of 25 cards, it says. And if I have a look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards, although I have just spotted that I think there is a couple of doublers here. Yeah, so there's 2 of those, and I think there's 2 of these ones here as well. I think I've just gone past one. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we are. So there's 2 of those. So got a couple of doublers there. Can't remember if I ever swapped any of these with friends at school. I'm sure I might have done. But yeah, this card was the very first one. You can tell that's got a bit worse for wear, really. So a few creases in it. Very dirty. I probably used to carry that around in my pocket everywhere. But yeah, the other ones, they're quite interesting, and some of the scenes are taken from episodes of the TV series, like these. I actually remember this one. That kind of stuck in my memory, this card here. The set kind of filled with a load of soap bubbles and foam, and can't remember the premise of it really, but Space Brain, it says. I did actually watch all of the episodes. I did buy the box set a few years ago, and I went through and watched them all. So yeah, there's certain scenes here that you might remember if you've watched it recently from the TV series. This one here, I think, wasn't that Christopher Lee? Didn't he appear in one of the I remember him appearing in one of the episodes with kind of long hair, and I think it was these aliens that they found in some sort of suspended animation, and they kind of woke them up. But yeah, a nice little set of cards. I could probably pick up the ones that I haven't got on eBay or something like that, but I don't know if I would really bother, to be honest. Lyons Maid, that was the manufacturer who made the lollies, with obviously lots of other stuff as well. But I used to like the colours of these. I quite like the oranges and the purples and things like that. There we are, the explosion on the moon that blasts the moon out of Earth's orbit. Never actually had a card with, you know, the whole Eagle transporter on. Well, there's one there, but you can't really see it very well. And there's a few of them here. There we are, in the background. What's that? Reconnaissance ships. Yeah. But I did remember, I did have a Space 1999 colouring book, and I think I used to look at these cards to try and get the colours. Don't know how accurate these cards are, but there we are. I used to use the old felt pens and fill in the colouring book. Orange felt pen and purple felt pen, that kind of stuff. So a nice little selection of cards there. So the earliest thing that I collected, a little bit of nostalgia. So did you have these? Did you collect the Space 1999 cards? One thing I wish I had have kept would have been the lolly wrapper. I believe that had the Eagle transporter on the wrapper. but I can't remember much more than that. So yeah, if you had these cards, then let me know. Put a comment in the comment section. You might have had some of the cards that I haven't got. You might have had Commander Koenig and a few of the other ones. I think these cards came out after the first season. Not quite sure. I know Professor Bergman here, the actor, he only appeared in season 1 or series 1 of that, and then they changed a few bits and pieces when season or series 2 came out. They changed the set. It looked slightly different, and there was another couple of main actors, one called Tony, someone or other, I think. Can't remember the actual actor's name. I'm sure someone might leave a comment and let me know. I could probably look it up on the box set, but I probably can't be bothered really. But yeah, these cards, I quite like them. I'll still hang on to them, and really just because it was the first thing that I decided to collect. Really, this was before all of the I discovered the trading cards and Star Wars cards and Superman cards and that kind of thing. But this was my earliest thing, being about 5 or possibly 6 years old. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully it's kind of made you remember some of these cards that you might have had, and some of the ice lolly. I can't actually remember what the ice lolly was like, whether it was just like a lemonade lolly or whether it had kind of different flavours. I do remember in the late 70s when Star Trek the Motion Picture came out, there was similar thing. There was the lollies, and there was cards in the lolly. I have got that somewhere actually. I'll dig that out and do a video on that. But yeah, with the Star Trek ones, I do remember there was like an orange lolly and a blue lolly, and it had all different lines kind of going through it. But the Space 1999 ones, I don't know. I think they might have just been like a clear or lemonade flavour or something like that. I really can't remember. Might have just been orange. But if you can remember, let me know. Put a comment in the comments, and that'd be interesting. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've liked that video. If you have, then hit the like button and also subscribe, and I'll be uploading more videos to take you through some of the other 1970 stuff that I have knocking around.